Hey guys, Grumpy here. Um, First of all, I want to apologize for the long break in between Impossible Journey episodes. As you may have seen on my channel, I've uploaded a couple of Star Sector guides. Star Sector has consumed a large part of my week, but the Impossible Journey episode should go back to a daily release schedule. So, um, today we're gonna do the marshlands. It's going to be impossible difficulty, of course. This being the impossible journey. Um, I don't think it'll be particularly difficult. There's nothing um, particularly special about this map. Like there's no special modifiers on this map, so it's going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to take lizard clan support as well as tools here. If we had room, we'd probably take amber next, and possibly parts. But I think this is good. So, how are you guys liking the change? They recently changed service buildings, how they work. Do you guys like it? Don't like it? Let me know in the comments. Okay. So, our modifiers are Curse Rain, which is kind of tough, but manageable. Devastating Storms, Nauseous Spores, and Alluring Lights. We shouldn't get to 5 hostility, so these are pretty much irrelevant. I mean this is just harsh on its own. But if we do get that, we need to consider services and just have 2 different types of services. Okay. So a very straightforward map. Shouldn't be too difficult. I mentioned it before, but the reason we take Lizard Clan support is because it stacks with this Lizard Clan support. So lizards get +6. Just get +6 bonus being on this map, which is really nice. So the strategy is going to be straightforward. It's going to be pick caravans that have the most lizards, just stack lizard resolve, and win through resolve victory. Okay, so let us begin. Same way we always do, H pattern to woodcutters camps. I'm gonna go ahead and build a crude workstation here, as well as a stonecutters camp. And yeah, how are you guys doing? I know holidays are coming up. You guys enjoying that? I think we'll open this glade. And we'll open up this glade as well. I like to change that you no longer need a woodcutter's camp to be built and staffed before you can mark trees for cutting. It's a really nice quality of life improvement. So we'll set this to stone, we'll set this to 8 and set that to 8. Check out what our first cornerstone is. We'll probably go value added tax. We'll build our trade post over here. Yeah, I'm excited for the holidays. I don't really get into like the Christmas spirit, but I do like Christmas music. I really do enjoy Christmas music the most, and I know everyone hates it and loves the meme on it, but it's really nice to me. Like it's soothing, and you don't hear it all year long. Um, I don't work in retail, so I don't have that experience, but you know, hearing it on the radio here and there, it's really nice. All right. I think I am gonna go with mush soup. We plan to have a large colony anyway, so we're probably gonna invest in mush soup. We're probably gonna need mush soup to feed everybody. I'm gonna go pack of building materials because this is a really good reward. And Yeah, we'll go Stonecutters Camp. We kind of limited ourselves on parts, so just having that is going to be really nice. Having additional parts to play with. We'll take the small farm. We'll take a... Now, kiln would be nice. But I think getting flour as early as possible is going to be better. So we'll take the lumber mill. But we could take the carpenter. I know you. We'll take the kiln. Trees aren't really a thing on this map. Yeah, we'll take the kiln. And we'll take the herb garden to round us out. Trees are. How do I explain this? Fuel is a problem on marshland maps. These trees aren't really fruitful, so you do want a source of fuel, and a kiln is one of the greatest buildings in the game. Basically, what it does is it turns your 10 wood. It turns 2 wood into 1 coal, and coal burns I think 5 times as long in the hearth. So you really end up saving like tons and tons of wood. We're gonna go value added tax. So you do end up saving tons of wood over the course of the game. Alright. We're gonna open up this glade. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel these trees. And we're going to open up this glade as well. See what they have on offer. And we'll tell you to stop producing bricks. Okay, you're idle, that's interesting. So I guess you can work there, and you can work there. Don't make jerky. Yep, pretty straightforward map. I think the most difficult thing is going to be getting the service buildings that we need. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay. Not a particularly interesting glade. It's really unfortunate that on impossible difficulty the multiplier for glades is so high, which means you getting a glade that's this uneventful is really damaging. Because it drives up our hostility for not that good of a cause. It is unfortunate. There are no large glades around us that are not dangerous. Okay. Is that fertile soil? No. I'm gonna do a little tile scanning to see if we can identify some fertile soil. Doesn't look like we have any. Okay. Sometimes you can see the fertile soil through the trees. I'm not seeing any. Continue to build our road here. And we'll start building our shelters. You know what? Since we have the space, we might as well build the shelters out of the way. Yeah, we'll build it like that. That way we can reserve the space down here for buildings that need to be close to our storage. Alright. go ahead and assign a beaver to the woodcutters, to the workstation here. Have them start producing some bricks for us. I said bricks. I really like the change that you can see what they're carrying, what they're doing. In fact, I'm gonna swap out for another beaver. Okay. And we'll get these pre-built. I think that's good. Okay, so we have the kiln on good priority. Food is going to be an issue on this map. That is something we have to worry about. We could, hopefully if a trapper's camp shows up, we can go ahead and take that. There are plenty of eggs, plenty of these walrus looking things on the map. So we can definitely take advantage of that. Okay. Butcher, stamping mill, provisioner. I think we'll take the stamping mill. There could be opportunities to get copper on this map, so we can make some copper bars. As well as we're going to get our flour. We'll need to change that to mushrooms. And we'll need to change that to coal. And we'll need to change that to coal as well. We probably don't need it built just yet though. We can save that. But we do have a source of flour, which is really nice. Alright. Our kiln should be built next using the bricks that we get. And we'll go ahead and set up a makeshift post over there. Check our trades. So we get pottery, which is really nice. We get pottery and ale. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is when we get our first bit of amber, I'm gonna start this pottery for amber trade. Start packing those into trade goods and then go ahead and ship those out. I believe it's still profitable to make pottery into packs of trade goods. I know there was some change, some rebalance to trade, but I didn't read the patch notes that thoroughly. I really like that the team listens to the community, and they're really flexible with how they approach balancing this game. Not a lot of developers, not a lot of studios do that. Oh, nice. Again, another small glade is really not what we're looking for here. I will send these people back to the Citadel because we do need that amber. Alright, and I will free up 3 individuals to go ahead and do this. One spare individual so that he can continue building shelters. And then 2 here, 1 idle. But you need, they can only carry 5 items at a time, so you need 2 hands to carry all the amber away. We can help these people out. Move our woodcutter down here. So our first year, pretty uneventful as we head into the storm. Nothing too crazy. Things I would like to see for next year. A way to guarantee food. So a granary would be nice. A brewery would be nice as well. More building, producing, building material buildings. So a supplier would be nice. A weaver would also be nice. Things like that. And then potentially a service building, though it is a bit early to go for a service building. Okay, so you guys are both idle. We can go ahead and remove you then, so that you guys can also build shelters. Alright, so we can go ahead and disable bricks and enable planks. Alright. And we can swap you out. And swap you out. I'm not gonna have these woodcutters open up any glade in particular, just focus on gathering wood. Alright, so let's check our cornerstone. Oh, wonderful. Oh, spoiled for choice. These are all great. Hunter-gatherer affects woodcutters camps. So that'd be really nice. Ancient Pact, we'd be able to find fertile soil. And we have the upside of killing a villager. Mist Piercer is really nice because it generates impatience for us. And then Biscuit Diet. Well, we don't have biscuits yet. Man, this is tough. I think I'm gonna go with Mist Piercer. Just being able to generate impatience as we need it is going to be really nice. We don't have a payoff for Ancient Pact. That said, you know, our next cornerstone could be cannibalism or ancient blood right. So, or blood contract. So, Mist Piercers is just on-demand impatience, which is really nice, especially on these more difficult maps. Okay. Yeah, this is just a straight up buff. Not a buff. This is really good because with the +1s, we'll get more resources back. We'll be able to build more building material. In conjunction with this order. So the +1s will help us out. We don't have an apothecary, but it is a building that I'm interested in getting. But we'll go ahead and take that order. And I mean, it's 5 lizards. It's perfect. It's exactly what we're looking for. Okay. So we'll take this caravan, just because it has more lizards. Alright, and now we're gonna look around for fertile soil. Okay, so they did change it. You used to be able to see the fertile soil through the trees, but it looks like they removed that. So now you can see there's fertile soil right here. I have fertile soil right here as well. Inscribe monolith. Oh, it tells you what the danger is? No. I wonder why I can see that then. Coal deposit, fertile soil. Okay. I I'm gonna open up this glade. One, it has eggs in it, so when we get our trappers camp, it can serve double duty, and two, it's the closest to our storage here, without being a dangerous glade, of course. All right. So we will reposition our woodcutters to over here. And we'll go ahead and get that open as soon as possible. We'll set a higher priority on these. Out of these two, I'd rather... I guess I'd rather start collecting grain. It's a bit more useful. And then we can go ahead and put our beavers back in here so they can start making planks for us. And I think we can bump this up to speed 2 now. Okay. Because I guess we could use brick. Low on fuel? Oh, brother. Prepare to see that a lot. We'll probably get that message very often. Can the stamping mill produce oil? No, that's the rain mill. Okay. Zorg, my man. We could buy oil from you. I don't think that's quite necessary. We can produce biscuits in the kiln. I think that's worth it. We'll go ahead and trade 7 amber. The question is, what do you want for it? The answer is, we don't have much to offer you. Okay. Hopefully when we open this glade we find a cache in here that we can transfer our tools into amber. No cache, really? Okay. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Alright, we'll go ahead and move you in. These glades have been quite uncooperative. Okay, we'll move you into here. And we'll go ahead and build this road that way. Okay. Now I won't put anyone in this farm just yet because we're ending the near the season, so there's no real point to doing that. Back here. I think we'll open this glade. We're getting a little glade happy, but we'll be able to build a storage in between these 2 farms, and that'll save us from building multiple storages, because resources are a bit tight right now. Okay. Now we really need a trapper's camp. can go ahead and set this to 10. You guys are both idle, huh? Okay. Okay. So you do get leather from the trees, but it is a 5% chance, so it's not really too reliable. It's not really a good reliable source of leather. Stonecutter's camp is clear. Wonderful. So we can go ahead and delete that. Actually, you guys can collect this clay down here. Okay. This will be it won't be too difficult. However, it'll be a sort of arduous map until we get the until we can clear some of these orders. Hopefully our next round of orders are a little more flexible, so that we can complete them in advance. We can do pack of building materials, however it's going to be very costly, so we're just waiting on that. We'll limit you to, let's say, 20, and we'll start making okay, perfect. So our food situation is going to be sorted between these two buildings, which is really nice. Just not having to worry about that. Let's be careful near this glade. And we'll advance you. And we'll build a storage here. And then eventually we'll tear down this one. Alright, so let's see if we can grab ourselves a beaver. Okay. So now that we're in the storm, we do want to apply our humans to these farms so that they can start plowing these fields. And the reason I'm leaving this storage up and having them build another one instead of deleting this and getting the building resources is because I just don't want them walking all the way back to the main storage to go ahead and get that done. This way, these two farms can utilize the storage, and then eventually we'll get a more optimal placement of it, rather than this farm being very inefficient and having to walk all the way to the storage until this is built. We'll go ahead and build or move you there, and we'll get ready to harvest this stone here. All right. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to take. Fungal Guide is great. If you see this, you should probably take it. I'm gonna take Fiber Delivery Line, just because I'm tired of not having the fabric I need to build these buildings. Okay. And we'll go ahead and start trading our amber for clay. and then we'll swap this back to clay. We'll take our final caravan for now, and we are going to pick our orders. Oh, these are both so great. Oh man, these are both really good. We'll take this just so we get more parts. And we're not going to take that. We can take this. Well, that was a mistake. We should have took the other order just because we can do that in an emergency, whereas this one is going to be more difficult to accomplish. Both doable, the other one was easier to do. Okay. But I am going to call the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll resume this marshland map on the next episode, and hopefully conclude it before year 6 is the goal. Okay. Thanks for watching. Grumpy out.